Paid in full. That's our topic for today's Throwback Thursday. And we're going to put a little bit of a twist on how you talk about a movie. But of course, we'll get into that after we explain the movie to you.
Yeah, so I mean, Paid in Full is a classic. I feel like everybody should know about Paid in Full.
Yeah, it's really the Scarface of our generation.
Exactly. So we're just going to start off by telling you about the characters, which it was 3 guys that was in Harlem. To start off, I'm going to start off with Ace, of course.
Yes, the main character. This is all based on a true story, which really, again, makes the movie dope as fuck. And Ace's name in real life is A.Z. Faison. He actually wrote the movie. He wrote a 300-page script about his entire experience as a drug dealer. And you know, of course, when you sell shit to Hollywood, things tend to get switched up a little bit. So we'll get into that as well. But carry on.
It's a fun fact.
Just a fun fact.
So Ace started off as just a normal guy, worked, at the dry cleaners, wanted to follow a right path in life, but he had people around him that was getting money and getting money fast, and he wanted to do that too. So he had, his man Mitch, which in real life is Rich Porter.
Rich Porter, R&B to a real one.
And then he had his sister's boyfriend, who was like the king at that time of Harlem, right?
I wouldn't say he definitely wasn't the king.
Not like the
he was up there.
He was up there. He was up there.
Maybe because I don't fuck with him. I'm trying to talk shit.
I don't fuck with him at all. But I'm saying. But those are just like the 2 people that he's seen their lavish lifestyle, getting whatever they want just real quick.
Nice cars.
Yes, nice clothes, got the gold chain.
Yes, love all over the streets.
Yes, love, especially Mitch.
Man, yes, and I have watched this AZ interview, and he was talking about like how back in those days in the 80s, like somebody could really walk down the street with $10,000 in their pocket, chains on, and nothing would happen to them. Like it would just be all love.
Yes, that's dope, man. That's how every city should be.
For real, I don't know when all the hate start coming in.
Right.
Anywho, yeah, keep getting off topic. There's so much good shit to talk about in the movie. So Mitch was like the big man in Harlem at the time. He was, helping the community out, moving big weight. Yes, love from everybody. People on all the corners, and he was just a good dude that everybody fucked with. He was fly as hell.
Fly as hell. Too cool.
Yes, and my favorite line that he says from the movie is "Cleanliness is next to godliness."
Man, how did I know that was your favorite
Because
line?
it's real shit. I follow that in my lifestyle.
You do.
Yes, I truly do. But another fun fact, just because we're so like into the story and whatnot, I had read this article today, and just to talk about how big of a hustler Mitch was, Rich Porter, when he was like a teenager, he would go to the store and he would buy eggs and sage spice, and he would mix them together, and then he would cook it till it was hard, and then he would cut it up, pat it down, put it in some bags, and he would sell it to rich white people that would come to the neighborhood. Yes, as a form of drug.
And they would buy that shit for a lot of money.
And they would keep coming back. Like, that's how we got into this shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And everything was all good, Ace Boogie got on. Him and Mitch were a team, a dynamic duo out here. And then Alpo, or Rico in the movie, came in fucking shit up.
Yes, he was just this loud dude who like just caused attention to himself everywhere. And you know that's not good in the game at all.
You don't gotta live on Front Street all the time, baby.
Yes, like real shit though.
For real, he was just so obnoxious with it,
waving
his guns in the air.
Yeah, showing his sex tape on TV. Like, what are you
For real, like, I understand you want to be a soldier or whatever, but it's like, at least be discreet.
Be quiet, yes. Be quiet.
Like, maybe times were a little bit different back then. They weren't really cops weren't really in the streets all like that, and that's why they could even sell on the corners and whatnot. But it's still
not even for the cops. It's just like for people that may be envying you. Like you never know who's watching you, so chill out.
Exactly. You didn't know how to calm it down at all. And I just felt like the whole basis of the movie, the picture should really be to show you that money is the root of all evil.
Literally.
And that's not a good lifestyle for you to come up in. I mean, I understand like some people don't have a choice.
What you gotta do to survive.
Yeah, like I definitely understand that. But it's like, do that for a little bit, but then use that money to set yourself up for something else.
Exactly, because the way this movie ended, it's like Ace almost got killed. Yeah. Mitch did get killed, and Rico, like, he went to jail. He's on witness protection. Like, this is not the life that you want to live.
Not at all. And AZ, he didn't even like the movie for that reason, because he felt like it glorified the drug dealing lifestyle. Yeah. And then also, you know, at the end of the movie, they showed him wearing a wire. That didn't even happen in real life.
Yeah, they just added that in.
But back to the point of money being the root of all evil. Like, prime example is Mitch's uncle, Ice. He really established a whole kidnapping for his nephew in order to extort money from Mitch. Like,
is money really that important?
That you would harm your own family?
Yes, I really don't understand. Like, can you live? You can get that money, and then after that, can you really live with yourself?
Yes, and what really kills me, the owner of the convenience store also helped the uncle, and Mitch was giving him money, so he was really greedy as fuck because he wanted more than, like, it's just crazy.
Exactly.
You really let money make you kill your own nephew, a child?
Yes, that's sad.
And they never even got the money.
Not at all. They went to jail.
Foolish.
Yes, and then you had the boyfriend. What is his name?
I don't even remember his name in the movie
because I ain't really fuck with him much.
I think it was Calvin.
Yes.
Who is also Franklin's dad in Snowfall.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that's him. Calvin's bitch ass.
Good shit. But but yeah, like, so he got out of jail, even though Ace knew he was super hot, he still gave him a corner.
He was low-key looking out for him.
Yeah, still looking out for him. Yeah. And with him being greedy, wanting more, he went and tried to kill Ace and kill everybody in the apartment. Like, what are you doing?
Majority of everyone in the apartment did die. Except for Ace and two other people, I think.
I thought Ace was the only one who did.
No, it was somebody, I know it was two other people. I just read an article recently, but I think it was one of his aunt's friends and then her husband or something like that. Okay. Yeah, so not everybody died in real life.
Yeah,
but in the movie, I keep forgetting because I'm just so focused on the facts. The real story is like,
that's crazy.
I feel like once you learn about the real story, it makes you like the movie even more.
Yeah, I'm sure. And then you just have Rico, like, I don't even know how to explain this.
Where do you even start with this motherfucker?
Man, he was just out of control from the get. And I feel like from the beginning he had an agenda. Yeah, he had to just, and it wasn't, his intentions wasn't good.
I could just sense the energy from the jump.
He only took up for Mitch because he knew Ace was getting it outside.
Yes, Cameron did such a good job playing that character though.
He did. Sometimes I don't be like him.
Sometimes it'd be hard for me to separate, like, damn, Cameron, you really killed Mitch.
He really was a snake, Cameron.
Yes, you really killed Mitch. And it's like all over a couple $100,000. Like, yeah, that's a lot, but that's your best friend.
Y'all really was banding it together. He didn't have to put you on. He really didn't.
Now, in real life, I did listen to this interview of Alpo is his real name. He was talking about the real reason why he killed Mitch. He said because Mitch lied about where he was getting the drugs from. I guess Mitch was, Rich Porter. He was getting the drugs from Alpo's Connect, and he didn't tell Alpo that he was getting them from his Connect. So his Connect told Alpo where Rich been getting the drugs from. And Alpha was like, man, I gave this dude multiple times to tell me the truth, and I was just so, like, it was business. I had to kill him because he lied to me.
Man, no, I just feel like y'all was so close.
Exactly, y'all could have talked about it.
Again, another reason to why, like, this, like, money and greed.
Money and the
It really
greed.
made you want to kill your best friend. That's sad.
Yeah, your best friend.
I can't imagine.
Like, that's like us killing each other.
I would be so depressed,
Man, right?
I couldn't.
And it's
do
like
it.
he didn't even feel no regret or remorse or nothing. But I'm still pissed they did that to my dude AZ at the end, making him look like a snitch.
Yeah, man, he wasn't no snitch.
Yeah,
Shout out to Ace.
For real, I read that it was Rich Porter's cousin or something that told the feds that Alpo was the connect or something along those lines, because they were questioning him, asking him who his connect was. And since Rich Porter was dead, he was like, well, shit, it was Alpo. He killed Rich, so.
That's crazy, man.
It just goes to show you that money really rules the world, and it just makes you do evil things, and I just can't.
Like, the movie just ended, so, like, just imagine how Ace was, or AZ was, for real, in real life. Like, you literally just lost your best friend all over what?
Money. That's crazy. So, moral of the story, don't let money take over your emotions and your thoughts.
Right, money do not bring you happiness.
Not at all. Happiness only comes from within.
Yep.
So watch the movie and you'll feel happy because it's a good ass movie.
Right.
And we'll see you Monday.
A lot of people lost their lives. Just laying down a lot of people. You know, and I don't see, to me personally speaking, I don't understand the reason for murder. If it was about money, everybody getting money. Yeah. Now that's just something, other hidden agenda that, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's deep to me, fam.